I got into a discussion with someone some days ago who was saying that there's anything you're passionate about, just go for it. Then you can pray to God to bless that thing, to consent to it. Now, like, I think I have a problem with that. Now, if we look at Mark 12:30 and Matthew 22:37, both telling us that we should love the Lord your God with your heart, your soul, your mind, and in Mark, you see strength added to it. Now, these elements, once you have them invested in something, it's taking your all. You're so passionate about it. And scriptures is telling us that we should be so passionate about God. We should love Him that much, passionately. That means if you love Him that way, you're going to be doing things that are only pleasing to Him. You want to know what He's saying about a particular matter before you go ahead with it. So, but if you go ahead with something and you ask the Lord to consent to bless it, maybe it's going to be a case of disobedience. We have such an example in Samuel. Now, so for a believer, it should be a case of you asking the Lord first, this thing I'm passionate about, did you put this passion there for your purpose? Or is it my energy driving my desire, driving my will? Because if we don't check our passion, our desires around all these things, we will live a life that we have no business living in the first place if care is not taken. And most times when things like this happen, wasted of time, sometimes destruction or catastrophe might happen. So to live within the confines of what God has prepared for you all the time, it is best you stay in a place of prayer. You're constantly connected to the Holy Spirit. You're asking Him questions about this desire, that thing, and all that. He's always ready to speak to us about anything, because He said we should ask Him, He will answer us. So if you call Him, He will answer, and He will show you great and mighty things. I've seen cases where people said they had issues with career, they didn't know how to be about it, they didn't know what to do. They had to take time to pray unto the Lord, and the Lord give them direction. This is what you should do, and this is what you should not do. And they get ahead with it. And if such a person witnesses a stumbling block after a particular time, you can always go back to God. For a case where you didn't ask Him about a particular thing, and that thing is prosperous in that sense, quote, and now there is a problem, you're now going back to the Lord. And He's giving you a shock that He was never part of this thing in the first place. This thing you've been doing for the past 10, 15, 20 years. What will you feel like?